Hi, welcome to BNS About Movies.
This is Becca.
This is Sam. And last night, Becca surprised me. And we went to a special movie. We saw Back to the Future.
The first one.
The first one. With a full orchestra playing the
At
music
Heinz Hall in Pittsburgh, PA.
for the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wonderful. And we're going to tell you a little bit about Back to the Future. It is directed by Robert Zemeckis, produced by Bob Gale and Neil Canton for Steven Spielberg. It's about Marty McFly, Doc Brown, as they use a time machine to go back in time. It was the highest grossing movie of 1985.
And an international phenomenon.
And then there were two movies that were made back to back in 1989 and 1990. Though the sequels did not do as well as the first one.
The third one kind of...
You don't like the third one?
No, I like the second one the best.
This is a downer.
Mm-hmm.
Super downer.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the first one. So Marty
McFly.
He's friends with Doc Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Brown's attacked by Libyans because in 1985 we were at war with Libya.
He stole plutonium and told him he was going to make him a bomb.
Yep. So you can tell the story really quick, actually. Is that Marty has to go back in time, accidentally breaks up his parents. Keeps them from
yeah.
And then he will be non-existent.
Yeah. If he doesn't fix it.
So he fixes it.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back in time where they find out that Marty's kids are assholes. So they have to go back to the future. I got an idea.
Well, this is the best movie idea I have ever heard in my life. We're gonna make 3 of them. Now you say they go to the past. How about we call it Back to the Past? No. A Back to the Future. Right, but they go to the past. Yeah.
Co-writer and director Robert Zemeckis, who has approval over all the films, has stated that he will block any and all attempts to remake or reboot the original film. Bob Gale said he did not want to see another film without Marty McFly, and no one else other than Michael J. Fox can play him. Mm-hmm. He said the idea, it's like having a steak dinner without a steak. He said that the video game adaptation that's coming out now is the closest thing to what a fourth film could be like.
There's a video game coming out.
It's out now.
Oh. Did you play it?
No. It's like an adventure kind of game.
Oh.
Yeah. But they did do a thing online where Christopher Lloyd played Doc Brown on October 21st, 2015, and was upset that the future was not correct. Yeah, there's 5 episodes of the video game, and Christopher Lloyd did the voice, but however, what do you call it? Did not do it. Michael J. Fox.
Christopher Lloyd really ain't doing too much these days.
I don't know. Let's find out what he's doing. He's won 3 Emmys. Did you know that?
He was in Camp Nowhere.
And he played some major roles in my life. Judge Doom.
And Roger Rabbit.
Uncle Fester.
Yes.
Jim on Taxi.
Yeah.
He
was kind of like Kramer on Taxi, huh?
Taxi's, seriously, baby, I'm going to say one of the best shows of all time.
I watched a bunch of them.
It's really the greatest.
My dad liked it.
It's like, even hearing the song, he was Max Tabor in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yep.
He was in The Postman Always Rings Twice. He was in Mr. Mom.
Yes.
He's Klingon Commander Kruge in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. John Big Boutte in Buckaroo Banzai.
Yep.
Professor Plum in Clue.
Yep.
Walk Like a Man, is that a movie you like?
No.
No?
You're thinking of Man of the House.
He's in DuckTales the movie.
Yeah.
He's in Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he is.
And Dennis the Menace.
Yep.
He plays Switchblade Sam.
He is my favorite in that. He's the one, he's the homeless man rooting around town.
He's in The Page Master.
Yes, he is. He's a librarian.
Yes, he is. He's in My Favorite Martian.
Yeah.
Baby Geniuses.
Yeah.
Plays himself on Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
This is where we kind of get into some not so good movies.
Camp Nowhere.
Camp Nowhere, yes. I'm looking at
What's his name in that? Forget.
What year did it come out?
90s.
They don't. Oh, he's Dennis Von Welker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is.
Great.
Oh, nice. Back to the Future, though, a
Yeah.
Becca favorite.
Yeah.
We talked about this, that Zemeckis and Bob Gale wrote the script after Gale bemused whether he would have been friends with his father if they went to school together.
Mm-hmm.
Various films studios rejected the script until Romancing the Stone did well. So the first choice for Marty McFly was Michael J. Fox, but he was too busy doing Family Ties. So Eric Stoltz was in the room and put into it. However, during filming, Stoltz and the filmmakers decided the role was miscast. Now Michael J. Fox had more flexibility, so he did the film.
Mm-hmm.
They're making it a musical now too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We kind of thought. Oh.
yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, they shot 4 weeks worth of filming with Eric Stoltz. They
Why
felt
do you think he didn't want to do it?
Stoltz, so they decided to recast. Spielberg explains that Zemeckis felt that Stoltz wasn't comedic enough and gave a terrific dramatic performance, but not a funny one.
Yeah.
Gale further explained that Stoltz was just an actor, where Michael J. Fox was Marty McFly. He felt Stoltz was uncomfortable on a skateboard. Fox was not. Stoltz confessed to director Peter Bogdanovich 2 weeks into the shoot that he was unsure of the direction and that he was wrong for the film.
Mm-hmm.
So, they all really liked him, though, but,
I just don't think it would have been the same if what's his name wasn't in it.
yeah. So, Crispin Glover played George McFly.
Yeah.
So, Zemeckis said Glover improvised much of how George acts, such as the shaky hands, but the director joked that he was endlessly throwing a net over him because he was off in what he wanted to do 50% of the time. Due to contract negotiations, Glover was replaced by Jeffrey Weissman in the other 2 movies and sued, and actually made some money. Leah Thompson was cast as Laurie McFly because she had been opposite Stoltz in The Wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
She wore prosthetics that took 3.5 hours to apply. Thomas F. Wilson played Biff. J.J. Cohen was originally going to play Biff. He was recast as one of the others. And Melora Hardin was originally Marty's girlfriend Jennifer. She was dismissed, and Claudia Wells took over for her. So President Ronald Reagan was a huge fan of the film and referred to his film in his 1986 State of the Union address. He said, "Never has there been a more exciting time to be alive, a time of rousing wonder and heroic achievement. As they said in Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads." And when he first heard the joke about him being president, he ordered the projectionist to stop the reel, roll it back, and play it again because he liked it so much that the joke was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that really this was one of the first movies that skateboarding was really reflected properly in a film too. Thought that was kind of interesting.
Yes.
He rode a Valterra Splatter in this movie, which was, Sam Panico trivia, my first skateboard. Actually, I had another skateboard. That was my second. I wanted one. It was too expensive because it was $30. So my dad got me a
Made you
cheap
one.
one and painted it. And then
Aw.
finally, I got one years later after nobody was riding Valterras anymore.
Aww.
Yeah, I thought Valterra was a good brand because I saw it in this, and it's not. That said, Wendy Jo Sperber is in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
She plays, anytime you see a chubby girl in an 80s movie, it's probably Wendy Jo Sperber, R.I.P. Casey Sizemoto, however you say it, is 3D. And playing Match, one of the evil kids. I never knew this.
Yeah.
Billy Zane.
Mm.
Remember how excited we were? Like, what? Billy
Yeah.
Zane's in this?
I didn't know which one he was.
Yeah, he was Match. He's one of the ones who's like, can I watch you rape her?
Right?
Here's some trivia. A lot of trivia here. I'll try to get the good ones. This movie was originally rejected 40 times.
It was what?
Rejected 40 times.
Uh-huh.
So, but interesting enough, they got a fan letter from John DeLorean after the film saying, "Thanks for immortalizing my car."
They really did. When I think of that car, I only think of that movie.
Yep. Marty McFly is what a lot of people still to this day call Michael J. Fox. In 2010, during a cast reunion,
Yeah.
he said he was in a remote jungle in the South Asian country Bhutan, which is located between China and India in the eastern Himalayas. He was visiting Buddhist monks when one of them paused, looked at him, and said, "Marty McFly." I think that's funny. They did not like, the head of Universal did not like the title Back to the Future, insisting no one would see a movie with future in the title. In a memo to Robert Zemeckis, he notes that the movie should be called Spaceman from Pluto, tying in with the Marty as an alien.
What?
And said, change that Darth Vader line to "I am a spaceman from Pluto." Scheinberg was persuaded to change his mind because Steven Spielberg thanked him for sending such a wonderful joke to everybody with your memo. Everybody got a kick out of it. Scheinberg was too proud to admit he was serious
Yeah.
and said, "Oh yeah, I was joking." The rights to the film and its sequels still remain with Zemeckis and Bob Gale.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd's dream was to make one more movie where Marty and Doc Brown go to ancient Rome. You know what else is interesting here?
What?
Christopher Lloyd and Leah Thompson have been in 5 movies and 1 TV movie together. There's only one scene where they're on screen together.
Yeah.
It's whenever she follows him to the house. Obviously, for the whenever Marty's trying out for the to be in the thing,
Yeah.
he is Huey Lewis is the voice. I mean, is the guy who says "you're too darn loud." That is not Michael J. Fox singing.
No, I didn't think so.
No. Claudia Wells, who plays Jennifer in Back to the Future, gave up her role to Elizabeth Shue for Back to the Future 2 and 3 when her mother was diagnosed with cancer.
I read that before.
Yep.
Guess what?
What?
On a side note,
Yes.
there's a museum in New York
Yeah.
in the Meatpacking District.
Yeah.
It's dedicated to ice cream.
Yeah.
Guess what you can do?
What?
Swim in sprinkles. They want to go there and be baptized by sprinkles.
Yeah.
They're my favorite food.
Do you know what the sticker on Doc Brown's truck says? One nuclear bomb can ruin your whole day.
No, I thought
Yeah.
I did. I didn't know it.
Yeah. Yep. All of Doc Brown's clocks read 7:53. 25 minutes too slow.
Mm-hmm.
This movie took him only 9.5 weeks to make. Just like
They were
one of your
busy.
favorite movies. There's a lot of people that tried out for this movie,
Mm-hmm.
including Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
A persistent myth is that Michael J. Fox had to learn how to skate for this film. In fact, he was pretty skilled, but Per Welinder was his double for the complex scenes. So, Sid Sheinberg also made even more requests. He suggests that Professor Brown's name be changed to Doc Brown. Instead of a chimp named Shemp, he had a dog named Einstein. Marty's mother's name had previously been Meg and then Eileen, but Sheinberg insisted that she be named after his wife Lorraine. I love that these dudes, like old studio guys, would just say, you know, can you do this?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to listen. Texaco is the gas station that's shown in both places.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a weird coincidence. Christopher Lloyd's grandfather was the founder of Texaco.
Really?
Yep.
So he was rich already.
Yep.
Hmm.
The interior of the DeLorean was so tight that Michael J. Fox would almost hurt himself by shifting through it. The other funny thing is the Eddie Van Halen song that he plays to scare George out of his sleep is an untitled Eddie Van Halen song that was for the movie The Wildlife
Yeah.
which also featured Leah Thompson. This is Billy Zane's first on-screen appearance. In the first scene at the diner, Marty asks for a Pepsi Free. This was the first caffeine-free cola. Ironically, in the same scene, Marty asked for a Tab, which is made by Coca-Cola. However, neither order was fulfilled. The film is banned in China because
Why?
the notion of time travel disrespects history.
Stupid.
Yes. So we heard this, with the score. The score does not begin until 18 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
So for 18 minutes, those guys just sit there. How about in the French version of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Marty McFly is not called Calvin Klein. He's
What?
called Pierre Cardin.
Oh.
And in the Spanish version of the movie, he's called Levi Strauss
Yeah.
instead of Calvin Klein. Eric Stoltz, when he did this, was a method actor.
Yeah.
The only time he would break was when he would flirt with Leah Thompson. He insisted that the cast and crew would refer to him as Marty all the time, no matter what, and he dressed as Marty McFly the entire time. Here's another interesting thing for my wife.
Yes.
The set for Kingston Falls and Gremlins is the same city.
Same city.
They're both a Universal Studios backlot.
Yeah.
Additionally, Frances Lee McCain, who played Lorraine's mother, also played Billy's mother in Gremlins. Lynn Peltzer. So, there are only 32 shots in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a reference early in the film that Steven Spielberg put in to Stanley Kubrick. Whenever he goes to Doc Brown's house and doesn't find him, he hooks up his guitar, and he tunes the guitar to CRM 114.
Mm-hmm.
That's an inside reference that Kubrick would put into all his movies.
Yeah.
So. In the original script, Marty and Doc Brown sold bootleg videos to fund the time machine. Again, Universal asked that this be changed because they did not want to make it seem like they wanted to. Who was going to play Doc Brown? Want to know some people that tried out?
Yes.
Dudley Moore,
Yeah.
John Lithgow,
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
I like who they had.
Yeah.
Yes.
When he's walking down the street to the soda fountain, the song Mr. Sandman is playing.
Yes.
It's one of my wife's favorite songs. This is the part that I don't like about this movie.
What?
Whenever Marvin Berry calls up Chuck Berry
Yeah.
and says, "That sound you're listening, you want to find? This is it."
Yeah.
Because it supposes that a white man erased black history. It's a very racist part of the movie. I was upset about it when I was a kid. Even before I knew what white privilege and all this stuff was. I'm like, no. But then it creates a time paradox. Who really wrote the song then? Did Marty McFly write it? Or where was he inspired by? And when he gets back in time, will he have been the person that wrote it? Or is it Chuck Berry?
He did write it.
I don't know. The whole thing is upsetting. Biff Tannen is named in homage to Ned Tannen, the head of Universal, who threw Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis' script for I Want to Hold Your Hand on the Floor in a heated meeting and screamed that this is the most anti-Semitic script I've ever read. Bob Gale then yelled at him, "I'm Jewish." That's why the bully in the movie is given that name. So Steven Spielberg really didn't like some of the music in the movie, so he'd been unimpressed by Alan Silvestri's score for Romancing the Stone. So during a preview screening for the film, there's a temporary track. Spielberg commented to Robert Zemeckis on a particularly grand cue that this is a sort of film the movie needs, and played a cue that he liked. He realized that Alan Silvestri wrote that cue, and he said, "Okay, well, I guess he's the guy to do
Yeah.
the music." A massive fire broke out in 2008 that ruined the original clock tower, and also the New York set used for Spider-Man 3. When Doc emerges from the car, Marty asks him, "Is that a Devo suit?" Someone here had to explain on Wikipedia who Devo is.
Whatever, everyone knows.
Everybody knows who Devo is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the kids don't.
P.S. I just saw a picture of Slimer.
Yeah,
Do you know what they have at the grocery store now?
the Ecto-Cooler.
No. Which would be amazing.
What?
But no, they have Twinkies filled with green puff cream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is the license plate for the DeLorean?
What's it start with?
Oh. It's a word.
Second letter?
U. Out of time.
I was gonna say, as soon as you say it, I'll know it.
When they show this movie on TV now, they don't refer to the Libyans as terrorists anymore. They actually edited the sound.
Really?
Yeah, they also did for the movie Used Cars that the same guys did. They changed some things up. Tim Robbins was considered for the role of Biff Tannen.
I could see him.
Yeah. Ralph Macchio was offered the role.
I could see that.
If he had done the film,
Yeah.
he would have been reunited in 2 and 3 with Elizabeth Shue, who played his girlfriend. He also played the guitar in Crossroads, so he could have put the guitar in this movie too. So, they listed every single thing that Marty McFly wears. Would you like to know what they are?
Yes.
A Zeiss silver aviator sunglasses with sweat guard, dark red short sleeve t-shirt, a Shaw Safari button-down check shirt,
Oh,
Black-
they even got the brands.
black straight clip suspenders, Guess Marciano 210 blue jean jacket with paisley lining in the sleeves, button that says Art and Revolution, a Fender Precision bass guitar pin, an earring that is Marty's boomerang pin, Class 5 down vest in burnt orange, a Casio CA50 calculator watch, purple Calvin Klein brief underwear,
Yeah.
stonewashed skinny jeans, gray crew socks, and 1984 Nike Bruins in white and dark red. How about that? There's tons of Pepsi references in this movie. Pepsi was a sponsor of it.
Yeah.
C. Thomas Howell, also considered to play Marty McFly.
He was a big deal back then.
James Woods, considered to play Doc Brown. That seems a little weird, doesn't it? John Cusack, also Marty McFly, and Corey Hart, the Canadian singer. Let's see. Thomas F. Wilson did not like working with Eric Stoltz. He found him too serious and aggressive. Before he was released, they'd already done a fight scene in the cafeteria. During takes of the scene, Stoltz would push him so hard that Wilson got bruises. In real life, he's nothing like the bully Biff is, but he wanted to get revenge. He planned on punching Stoltz in the gut during the scene where he pulls Marty out of the dance. Stoltz being fired when he never got the chance to do it.
Beef.
Some beef. Beef about Biff.
Yeah, beef Biff.
Beef Biff.
Biff beef.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox was a smoker during this movie. Yeah. The 2 cat sculptures on the clock that scared Doc Brown,
Yeah.
they are from the movie Cat People. And they were reused.
What's your movie?
It is one of my movies. Somebody even listed the model of cassette player that Marty uses to scare his dad.
Well, some people, maybe, they feel the way about this that I do about Halloween.
Yeah?
There are those people.
There are those people?
Yep. Like, this was not one of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it was pretty close.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm just sure it's a really good movie. Like, I'm sure it's somebody's absolutely favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the person who wrote that.
I mean, there's hundreds.
Or just a nerd.
I mean, hundreds of trivia things in here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. How many, even what are the official colors of the Hill Valley School?
Aren't they teal and
golden red.
Oh.
Yeah. Their mascot is the Bulldogs. Jason Hervey is in this movie.
Who's that?
Jason Hervey's the Michael J. Fox's uncle. And, whenever he sees his family in the past, he's in it. A lot of spoilers.
Yeah.
My favorite thing I noticed when I was a kid is that when Marty first crashes into the mall was originally called Twin Pines Mall. When he comes back in time, it's called Lone Pine Mall.
Lone Pine?
Because he wrecked his car, the door into one of the trees.
My baby.
Thereby changing the future. I noticed it. So when I was a kid and I would watch it again, I would go back in time.
You would.
And try to figure out, what was changed, how did they do it. So that is Back to the Future. What did you think of Back to the Future?
I love that movie.
Yeah? How many times did you see it?
A couple hundred,
Yeah.
Yeah. It was another one that when I was younger, they gave it when it came out on VHS. They gave it out free at McDonald's if you got a certain amount of food.
Do you want to hear how the
I think
original?
that's how we got it, actually.
Do you want to hear how the original script ended?
How?
The original script: Marty plays rock and roll at the dance, which causes a riot, which is broken up by the police. This, combined with Marty accidentally tipping off Doc that the secret ingredient to make the time machine work is Coca-Cola, causes history to change. When Marty gets back to the 80s, he finds out that it is now the 50s version of the 80s, with flying cars, all invented by Doc Brown that run on Coke. But he also discovers that rock and roll was never invented, and he dedicates himself to starting the Cultural Revolution. Meanwhile, George McFly digs out the newspaper from the day after the dance and sees a picture of Marty in the riot.
That sounds like too much work.
Yeah. Also, the cliffhanger ending of the film is not originally supposed to set up a sequel. It was just supposed to be a joke.
There's movies that have ended like that.
Yeah. But
Have they never did another
the
one?
ending of the second movie
Yeah.
is my favorite thing because do you know who the guy who comes and hands him the telegram is?
Who?
Joe Flaherty.
Oh.
Oh no. He's gone. The dog's gone.
Mr. McFly!
Huh?
Is your name Marty McFly?
Yeah?
I've got something for you. A letter.
A letter from me? That's impossible. Who the hell are you?
Western Union. Actually, a bunch of us at the office were kind of hoping maybe you could shed some light on the subject. See, we've had that envelope in our possession for the past 70 years. It was given to us with the explicit instructions that it be delivered to a young man with your description, answering to the name of Marty, at this exact location, at this exact minute, November 12th, 1955. We had a little bet going as to whether this Marty would actually be here. Looks like I lost.
Did you say 70 years?
Yeah, 70 years, 2 months, 12 days to be exact. Here, sign on line 6, please. Here you are.
It's from the dock! Dear Marty, if my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. First, let me assure you that Alive and well. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The lightning bolt... 1885! September 1885!
Wait, Ken! Wait a minute! What's this all about?
He's alive! The Doc's alive! He's in the Old West, but he's alive!
Now, but Ken, you all right? You need any help?
There's only one man who can help me.
I went nuts in the theater when Joe Flaherty showed up. It's such a small scene, but he said he gets... I've seen interviews with him. He's like, people ask me about that all the time. He said, people really remember that I'm in that scene.
Aw.
Where he's like, I have this telegram for you. Like, I was so sad when that scene happened. In 2.
Why were you sad?
Because I thought Doc Brown was gone for good. And when he hands him that note, he's okay in the future. And then they show all the scenes from the 3rd movie.
Yeah.
Bonkers in the theater. Just straight up bonkers in the theater.
Oh, baby.
Bouncing off the seats. I think we should buy Back to the Future 2 and 3 after seeing this. We should buy all 3 of them. I'm sure we can get it.
Don't we have them?
No, we don't have them.
Oh.
How did these movies escape our collection?
I know. I don't know. It's a hard one. I would have thought we owned that.
How do you think Teen will show up on the box art for this
Itch
one?
me right there.
How will Teen show up for the box?
Underneath.
How are you not playing the Secret Lives of Dogs game?
Underneath is a sheet. Hard.
Husbands, men,
And
Would-
there's
a non-Back to the Future related thing.
Oh,
A skill that you should work on.
lift up my shirt because there's the tag that's inside. That's what's bugging me.
Okay, I got it.
No itch in there. Down, lower.
When you get married, a lot of times you're going to have to itch your wife.
That's itchy.
And you got to get a sixth sense where you can find out where the itch is. Where she says, up, down, that way, no, this way.
You're pretty good at it.
I'm practiced. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I do.
I know.
I mean, I'm tired and I pass out every night and leave you unfulfilled, but at least I know how to itch.
That's true. That does fulfill me, the itching. It's taking it away. It's wonderful.
I try my best.
Oh, you're good.
Well, that was another episode.
Yes.
We saw Back to the Future in the theater. Thanks, Bill, for getting us seats.
Yep.
We enjoyed it. What other movie would you like to see with an orchestra playing the music? Jaws?
You should maybe make a suggestion to Bill.
How about,
Maybe he can help them.
what if you played Jaws in the theater for us? We would like that.
We would.
We'd like to watch your Jaws. I think you're going to need a bigger theater. Down lower. Down here. Where should I
Up,
itch?
up.
Up? Here?
It's like right under my pants.
Under... Gosh. Should I stop the podcast?
Oh, for everyone's information, I just painted my nails and that's why I cannot itch myself.
No, that's not true, fans. Often I'm called upon to be an itchmeister.
That's places I can't reach.
I know. I get itchy in places I can't reach, and you know what I do?
You didn't ask me.
I
Do it.
just say. That's where it is.
Where do you want me to itch you?
I don't want you to itch me anywhere. I'm secure.
I can go in your ears.
No, don't, please.
In your belly button. In between your toes.
You-
Up your nose.
I'm excited to see Back to the Future 2 now.
Yeah, I know. We should probably find that.
I wonder if we mention secondspin.com and we tweet
It'll
out
just
to them
appear.
that we'd say, you know, if you send us a movie a month, we talk about you. And you don't have to send us like a $10 movie.
That can be the $5.
It can be like a $3 movie.
Yeah.
Secondspin.com. You have a full G box set that's like $90. And I think you should just send it to us. And I think we'll watch all of them. We'll say what great quality. And you know what? This is no bullshit. Those dudes ship stuff fast.
I know.
They always say, it's going to probably be 2 weeks. And it gets there in like 3 days.
We can't get drawer handles, but we can get movies.
You know what? I wish they took... Do you know what else they do on secondspin.com? You can make a mix CD, a personalized mix CD, online
Of songs.
of songs. They'll burn it for you
To
with
send to your loved
a
one?
cover and send it to your loved one.
Oh. Maybe I'll make you one.
See, that's crazy because like anybody can do that now. People don't even have CD players. Second Spin's like, guess what?
We don't care.
Okay.
There's a market for it.
I'm gonna look this up right now. How much?
For the people
How
like
much?
my dad who are just getting into that.
Just in the CDs. Your dad's like, Becca, boy, I just got the 8-track out of the car in the Jeep. He still has a tape deck, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think
There's
in
a
that car.
CD player. Well, Second Spin, you have Best of Sade for $4.
I want that.
I think you should just be like, you know what, Becca and Sam, we know you
deserve
don't
it.
review.
You work hard.
You don't review music, but okay. So back to the
Future.
back to the future.
You can also just look for it at the store tomorrow, but
No, this feels like the right thing to do. Back to the Future, The Complete Adventures. Good Lord.
what? How much?
$54.
Glad.
Hold on. There has to be something
Can't you
else.
just burn it and steal it?
No. It's not, you know, this isn't a movie that I've ever seen streaming.
It's true.
Back to the Future 3, $4.97.
What?
Back to the Future 25th Anniversary, $27.
Well, we don't need.
Back to the Future 2, $5.97.
See?
Back to the Future, the complete trilogy, $18.99. $15.97 for the complete trilogy.
Why is the first one so expensive?
I don't know. Jodeci, Black to the Future. That's different. I do love. Oh, the one that was $55 was for the complete animated series.
Oh no.
No. Back to the Future, the complete series, $15.97. Add to the cart.
I'll get it somewhere else. I can get that cheaper.
Secondspin.com is just gonna send it to us.
Baby.
Wouldn't that be cool if we like, hey, we'll tweet you guys out. Like, hey, guess what, bro? They do have a Twitter. It's at Second Spin. Go figure. Final day. Buy 2 items, get a third for $1. How about that?
Wonderful.
They're non-stop sales too.
Yeah.
Like they had a 1-day sale last week, 33% off any one DVD. I could have got all those Fulci movies I love. I'm gonna look in horror for what is the most expensive thing they have.
I don't want to know because I want it.
I'm gonna look up what is the most expensive horror movie that you have. Second Spin. The cheapest one. Well, I'll tell you the cheapest one. By popularity, the most popular one is Steven Spielberg's It.
It's the most popular horror movie.
Yeah, it's the most popular. The Shining is number 2. The Mummy Returns is their biggest seller.
What?
The cheapest one. It's
Oh.
99 cents. The most expensive one. Well, that doesn't seem that expensive. You gotta go up page by page. This is gonna get intolerable.
Yeah.
This is when you get into the $13, which for them is pretty expensive. They have the Asphyx for $12, which is a great movie. Demon Kiss. Them. Rabid. Uncle Sam. Remember that horrible movie?
Never got to see it.
With the box art had like the lenticular. Here's a movie that I've always wanted to see. It's called Run, Bitch, Run.
I would see that.
Run, bitch.
It's about Teen's Girlfriend.
It's originally called.
Oh, speaking of Teen's Girlfriends, guess who I saw today?
Who?
Who's the one we always look for on the corner?
Tinkerbell.
No, little one on the corner
What little one?
by the stop sign.
Oh, the little. That's Vincent.
He got a haircut.
Yeah.
He's completely buzzed down to like nothing, and he was running in the yard by himself.
Oh.
He's so cute.
Here are the most expensive movies. You ready? Witchcraft 4, $100. Andy Warhol's Blood for Dracula, the Criterion Collection. Oh, I'm saying Second Spin. You might want to send that. $100. Kojak the Night Stalker, the complete series. $70. The one your dad got, $70. The Devil Rides Out. I'd love to get that at secondspin.com. $60.
Pause it for a minute.
Hold on, $60. Bigfoot. Not
I don't
the.
know what John Cena's saying.
Oh, that video is awesome.
Gotta listen to it.
Well, let's finish this episode and then we'll listen to it. Let's finish this episode and then we'll listen to it.
Oh no, he's still talking.
Well, thanks for listening to us talk about Back to the Future. If you'd like to tell us something, you can email us now at bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com.
Or if you're John Cena,
If you're John Cena, you can just
call me.
you can-
My phone number is 412-992-8663.
I'm not going to list that on yet.
63.
No, that's not it. My wife just gave you a fake number. That's how. When I first met her, she did the same thing to me.
I did.
And I called and they said, Dee's Cafe. And I said, is Becca there? They said, yeah, she's right here. We just found her jacket. My wife has left entire wardrobes at Dee's Cafe.
I don't know how to get home.
How many times I've been with my wife and she said, oh, I left my jacket there. Oh, we're flying out the next day. I left my ID.
I did. It was an accident.
Well, I love you very much.
I love you.
And thank you for watching this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you